Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are discussing how to cop and predicting the resale prices of the upcoming Jordan 1 High Red Satin Snake. These sneakers have been loaded up on the official Nike sneakers app for an August 6th release date for a retail price of $170. These are going to be a women's exclusive drop and only go from a women's size 5 up to a women's size 12, which is equivalent to a men's size 10.5. So people with big feet are out of luck for this drop. These will also be releasing in kids and toddler sizing as well, but I won't be discussing those in this video. This sneaker has received mixed feedback since the day pictures leaked. Some people really like them, some people really hate them. Personally, I like the sneaker, but it's one that I'm not too excited about. It's a cool concept and you can never go wrong with the red, white, and black colorway, but the materials don't really blend in too well for me. Nonetheless, it's going to be kept really limited and fetch pretty high resale prices. Beginning with how to cop this shoe, your best bet will likely be the Nike sneakers app. As mentioned, these are set to drop on Thursday, August 6th at 7 a.m. in the morning or 10 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. We don't get a hyped weekday drop like this too often, so a lot of people may sleep on this release and forget about it. As of now, these are going to go live at 7 a.m. and it is not going to be a draw, so make sure you enter exactly at 7 a.m. to have a shot at copying a pair. Now, although bigger sizes will resell for a lot more, these are also going to be much less pairs of those available. So it's likely a good idea to go for the more common women's sizes and cut some profits to maximize your chances of getting a pair. It's really up to you how you want to approach this release, but in my opinion, going for smaller sizes will help get a pair since there will be a lot more of those sizes produced. Outside of the Nike sneakers app, nationwide stores such as Foot Locker, Foot Action, and similar stores will get those, along with smaller local boutiques such as Undefeated, SNS, and others. Now, each store will be doing their own raffle or reservation system, so I suggest downloading all of their apps and staying up to date with the releases through those particular stores, whether that's through their Instagram pages or release calendars. Now, I will post a link with the full store list as soon as I have it available, so make sure to check the comments section for updates as the release date gets closer. Again, some of these stores may do a raffle. Actually, a lot of them will probably end up doing a raffle, so make sure you enter those raffles before they get closed. Oftentimes they open it just for a few hours or a couple days, so you really need to stay on top of that. Once again, I would suggest entering for smaller sizes as there will be much more pairs produced and will likely lead to better chances of copying a pair. Now let's get into the resale prices of these sneakers. If you've been keeping up with limited women's drops, you'll know that they tend to resell for a lot of money immediately after the release. These remind me of the women's exclusive satin black toes, which began well over $700 at first. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with that shoe, please take a look at the screen. Again, it's a very similar color palette, they just use different materials on these. And you know, the satin theme was a lot more hyped back then than the snakeskin one is, so I don't see these doing the same type of numbers, but nonetheless, every size will be profitable in these as well. With that said, I expect the smaller sizes 5W through 8.5W to go for around $250 to $325 depending on the size, and sizes 9W to 12W to pick up from that $325 range and go up to $400. Now, the best sizes will likely be 10W through 11.5W in terms of resale prices, but once again, they will likely be the most difficult to get. So really, it's up to you if you want to take that risk and go for those sizes to maximize profits. It just depends on the strategy you want to take. Now, as far as selling or holding these, I would suggest selling these once you have them in hand. It's not a shoe that has much of a story behind it, and it's not a collaboration either, and given that will already start at a relatively high resale price, I don't see it going up too much in the future. Now, it might actually go down for the first few months and then start climbing back up, similar to what happened to the satin black toes that I mentioned earlier. With the majority of Jordan 1s, I usually suggest holding long term because the resale prices usually only start at about $50 above the retail price. But with these, it's a different story. Once again, some of the sizes will be going for, $350 to $400. But at the same time, the classic colorway does give it an opportunity to go up over time. It's just, in my opinion, I think it'll be better just to sell it right away and put that money into another sneaker that has more of a chance of going up in the future. Well, that about wraps up this video. Once again, I just want to clarify that everything I stated in this video is just my opinion, so do whatever you see fit best. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thank you and good luck copying a pair.